23,000 atomic bombs going off at the same time. That's the force equivalent to what took place on December 26, 2004. Has there ever been anything more powerful in modern history? Believe it or not, there has. It's called prayer. How powerful is prayer? As powerful and great as God is. For the power behind prayer does not come from the people praying, but from our God to whom we pray. But we are not without our part. By God's mysterious design, we are empowered and called to pray. The power of the Soviet Union could not break the church, nor could it stop God from answering her many prayers. In 1997, the focus shifted to Libya. Thousands prayed, and today there's an open door to impact this nation for Christ. Even recent prayers for India are generating spiritual results.
As you know, there is a people group called Lingayats. Wherever we go, we see Lingayats coming to the Lord. Then I came to know it's because of the prayer of faithful people in the US and other parts of the world. So it is prayer.
Weeks before this group of volunteers made their way to India, more than 300 fellow church members committed themselves to pray for the team on a daily basis.
The work doesn't get done without prayer. That's the bottom line. God responds to prayer. And because I've seen other workers come and they've spent 6 months, they've spent 8 months, and they are not as far along as this group is in 5 days. And I believe that's as a response to prayer.
How we get to heaven.
But more often than not, prayer takes time. It stands in contrast to our culture of instant gratification. It is also a work that requires faith. Just ask Southern Baptists of West Virginia, who prayed for 3 years for the country of Mongolia in the early 90s. At the time, it was one of the most unreached, repressive communist countries in the world.
When we started praying, we were told that there was the possibility of 4 Christians, Mongolian Christians in the world. There were none in Mongolia, and no churches. Today, there are churches all over that country.
Esther and her other prayer partners then fixed their sights on perhaps their greatest challenge yet, the Tantric Buddhist nation of Bhutan. Will there be fruit from their labor?
We know that God is answering prayer because we heard earlier in the summer that the government is concerned about the growth of Christianity in that country. So we know that there are new believers being born into the kingdom.
Wherever there is a mighty move of God, prayer always precedes it, like a powerful earthquake beneath an ocean floor. But only a few are standing in the gap, and so much remains undone. Will there be a seismic shift in our commitment to pray? Or will we leave it for a few and watch the rest of the world be forever swept away? The power to change that is within reach, if we choose to seek Him first upon our knees.